Way, way out in space there is a planet just like Earth.
The people who live there are just like us, except they only have one eye.
But it is a very special eye. And with the one eye, they can see in the dark. They can see far, far away, and they can see through walls.
One day a child was born who was different.
He has 2 eyes!
At first, his mother and father were very upset.
It took them a long time to get used to the way he looked.
Despite this, he is a happy child, and me
And his mother
love him.
But we worry because he's different from other children and we don't know why.
We took him to lots of doctors.
They just shook their heads and said,
Sorry, there's nothing we can do.
as the child grew up, he had more and more problems.
Since he couldn't see in the dark, at night he had to carry a candle, but cruel children would blow it out.
School, he couldn't read the chalkboard unless he sat at the very front of the class on his own.
Also, he had to keep moving around the school because he couldn't see through walls.
A, B, C. 1, 2, 3.
The other children thought he was strange.
Most of the other children were nice to him, but they kept their distance from him.
A few made his life very difficult.
They were getting his way when he was trying to read, and they called him names like
2 eyes, 2 eyes!
What was worse, they said there must be something wrong with us to give birth to someone like him.
He has no real friends, and sometimes when he walks home from school, he feels very lonely.
Other children can see things in a way that I can't see, or I'm more different to everyone else.
One day he made an extraordinary discovery.
Mum! I can see things in a way that no one else can.
Max!
He found out whereas everyone else saw things in black and white,
I can see things in colour.
he told us his thrilling discovery.
And described to us what he saw. The green grass,
The red tiles on the roof,
the blue sky,
Rover, our yellow dog,
and the blue dress I was wearing.
and we were amazed. The children at school were amazed as well.
He told us the colours of our eyes.
and the colour of our clothes.
His stories are full of descriptions of
Lilac flowers and ginger cats.
His stories were so much more interesting than the ones I knew.
Everybody wanted to know how he saw things.
Aliens, please. Live well for less.
He did his shops asking the colour of
The vegetables.
Their meats.
and their cakes.
that they were buying.
Suddenly, I've got loads of friends.
The children at the school who called him names before forgot they ever had.
Now we wish we had 2 eyes so we could see the world in colour.
And one day he met me, and I didn't mind it yet.
They fell in love and got married.
I do.
Hooray! By now he was very famous.
From all over the planet, to hear him talk about the world that they only saw in black, white or grey.
Eventually, he had a son.
The child was just like all the other children on the planet.
He had only one eye.